not doing good on gas. Hey, what's up, Ricky Beard here, and welcome back to Dawn of the Stiffies. And we're just cruising around, trying to find things. Most notably, we're trying to find a little bit of fuel. Got the heat stroke going, but I've not seen this point of interest before. Kind of hoping that we can find some a fuel barrel. I got a decent amount of information, again, from a lot of very, very generous people. I want to thank everybody that has left me comments about, or at least in regard to advice on how to play this game. I'll start with Steve Millis. Apparently he's enjoying me getting myself into lots of trouble, and I'm glad that you're getting a kick out of it because, believe it or not, when I'm editing this stuff, I get a pretty big kick out of it too. Maybe I'm a bit of a narcissist. I don't know. I enjoy some of the stupid things that I do, and I laugh like a clown while I'm editing the stuff. But Steve says the Stiffies respawn every 5 minutes at the houses, so that's good to know. Also let me know that the noise I heard in the last episode was a fox and that they bite, and that I should probably keep 10 cans that combined with tea and coffee, they give me a heat boost in the winter, but the tea also heals me 5 points. Goes on to tell me that I can make my own fuel. Got to make a distiller for gas, all that good stuff, that it's complicated, but we'll figure it out. And also told me that I needed to make a mineral extractor, but it could be a little bit expensive. Got to get a tech point into that. Put it in a cave to get some copper, and I should probably get myself out of the sun while I'm going through some of these things. Just want to give recognition to everybody that's helped out a little bit here. Here we go. Gets us out of the sun, and let's go back to it. Also, a lot of really good advice from Silver Vixen Gaming, who's let me know that on top of Steve's advice towards the mineral extractor, that it is expensive, but did tell me again that to put it in a cave, and so that will be the very soon goal in terms of getting copper. Also, let me know some pretty good advice here at nighttime to shine the lights from the four-wheeler on a house, and it will give me light inside so I can loot around. So that is really, really useful information. I appreciate that. And another new commenter by the name of F4Y Ted Texan, I believe, says don't bother looting fiber, glass, spark, or rope. Rope is made from fiber, and fiber grows on trees, literally. Save room for better loot. By the way, Ted Texan thinks that I'm freaking hilarious. I appreciate that. Sometimes I laugh at me, but again, might be the narcissist in me, not sure. Outside of that, Judy Simpkins also gave me some fantastic advice about how to get the four-wheeler trailer up and running. And I believe that I have most of everything. I just don't have enough of the iron ingots. So I'm going to have to either craft some of those, or maybe we can find some iron ore while we're out. So that's enough going through all of this. And I just want to say thanks again to everybody who continues to leave me comments about what to get and what to do, because I greatly appreciate it. I do play these games organically on the fly. That's my personal opinion. Even though I'm getting advice from you guys, I think that's just best, to kind of learn it instead of, pretending like I know what's going on. We're going to pass on that. Maybe we take the plastic. Maybe that's not the best way. There's some green tea. We'll take that now that we know what some of that is for. Definitely taking that. Oh, look at that. Iron ore. That's going to be very useful in getting that iron ingot. As like I said, I've done some things at the house. I did finish up, we'll take the potato. I did finish up making the chair for, look at that, another one. And we'll take the empty can. What do we have here? Another oil can. I've been passing up on these, but yeah, what was I saying? Oh, here we go. Some tallow. I crafted the chair. It works wonders in terms of getting my health back. So that was also very awesome advice. Can we just drink that? I don't know if we're wasting it or not. What do we have here? Coffee tin. Look at that. More biofuel. Weird how most of the stuff that I was told to do is like showing up. Cooked bacon. We don't need that right now. That's empty. Okay. So this place, I think, is looted. I don't think we have an upstairs. Yes, we do. You need to be thorough. That's right. We already looked at that. Nope. Probably missed this, and we did. Did we? No, well, look at here. Oh, yeah. This reminds me. I made the drying rack, or whatever it is, the drying rack for the wet bricks. So I'm going to have to put some stuff away. And I've begun, putting those in. What are you doing? I've begun putting those into, yeah, again, I can't think of the name of that. I'll get better at it, trust me. As time goes on, I'll start to remember what these things are called. But in the meantime, yep, got some bark. I don't remember grabbing that out here, but hey. So, you know, here's the thing. We already have what we need. If we can't find another iron ore, it would be nice to kind of find one of these out just already crafted. There's that dry brick. But yeah, about that, I ended up making that rack. That's something. And I'm figuring that out. I've made some wet bricks and all that, so we're getting there. We're making some headway. I was kind of hoping there'd be a tech point here. Oh, look at there. I thought for a while maybe look at this. I thought maybe I would just interesting. It's the first time I've seen the baked potato out. I thought that I would just try to loot around to get the dry bricks, but you know what? That's not really learning all of the tech in the game. So I kind of want to do that, know everything about it. I am enjoying the game quite a lot, actually. So we'll throw the fiber in here. But we have a real conundrum. The fuel situation. I need to see where I'm at. Next closest place is up here. I've been down to these spots. I'm not so sure if I turn around and go up this way that I'm going to be able to make, I'm going to make it before I run out of gas. You know, if gas continues to be a problem, we have a truck up here. If gas continues to be a problem, I have to take Steve Millis's advice about making my own. I want to keep running out of gas out here. I wonder where that road goes. Let's drop this in. Take a look at the map. That goes up this way. It looks like it goes over a bridge. We're not going that far. We're going right here. That's what I want to do. So let's just continue on this path. And hopefully, wherever this leads, will result in finding... There's a Vambies flying out of the sky, landing. Get your ass out of the way. I don't have time for it. About to run out of gas. So hopefully there's a fuel barrel up here. Hoping this is the turn. I think this is it. Yeah, we're going the right way. Alright then. Just cruise along. Is it just another house? A single house? No, we have a couple of things. So, probably gonna have to do some fighting here, would be my guess. Yeah, there's a little bit going on here. However, the first thing in order is getting fuel. I'm just gonna hop off and start stabbing people. That's not it. Guess it makes sense to get the shit out that you need to stab them with. Come on, I don't have all day for this. I love it. What do you have? I think that's Kevlar. There's a ladder over there. Can we go up that? I don't think I want to be doing this right now. Can we go up this? No. That's disappointing. Seems like a missed opportunity. Alright, we have that now. Definitely taking the screws because I believe screws are part of fixing the four-wheeler trailer. Gotta get you guys out of here. Looking for fuel. Unless you know where there's some fuel. Any idea? Come on, bastards. Well, alright. Well, I got good health today, so you're not gonna be, kicking my ass and taking names. There's a fuel barrel. I can see it. Hey, there's another one. Oh, we've hit the mother lode. We've hit the mother lode of fuel. This is good to know. Yes. Let's go ahead and throw that in there. We know we're getting home tonight. That's good. Although, we aren't going to have any other place for fuel. That was the one we looted. There's another one there. Damn. And I betting these aren't stackable. Yep. A little ahead of myself. Come on, dickhead. Get out of here with the rocks. I don't know what that means. Am I infected? Is that what that means? Ah, shit. I might have screwed up. Probably have to do this. Yep, that's exactly what that meant. Well, at least I figured out how to use that pretty quickly. All right, well, this is good news in terms of fuel. Of course, we didn't even look what he has. What is that? Water pipe? I've not seen that before. Probably should check out these guys here. Another oil can, I think. And I'm not sure. That's coffee tin. All right. Yeah, we're learning it. Maybe we don't take this bark. In fact, we're not going to take the bark. Get off. All of it. I need room for that stuff. You know, I wanted to see... Get in there. I just don't know how you rotate things. I'm not taking that now. Then we... Stop. Okay. And I'm not going to take the seeds either. This is... I'm still getting used to it. I'm going to get at least one of those fuel cans, and maybe I'll carry the other. I mean, this is the main reason I came out. I want to have some of this. Does this stack? Oh, shit, it doesn't stack. That's all right. That's all right. Okay, so let's go back, and I don't know. Let's go through here first. Yep, we'll take that since we're carrying it. What do you have on you? Small medical kit. That's good. Been waiting to find some stuff like that. Yes, and, do we... No, I'm not going to take clay soil. I will take that and that. Using coal for the, fuel sources at home. Have anything in here? Nope. Okay. So... I don't know what's going on, but this game is running a lot better than it has been. I mean, really, really well. Let's go ahead and check this house. We do have a dickhead spawned in all the way back here. So we can get rid of this guy. Shut up. Well, you know, just in time to get out of the way as I get over here. Sidesteps me. What is that? Yes, mechanical parts. We need that. Just the same, he had 2 of them on him. So, once again, Judy Simpkins told me it was mechanical parts, screws. And I don't remember, there was something else. This isn't going to stack, is it? The dry brick. Yeah, it does. Not sure why I forgot that it doesn't. Let's get that in there. You and, yeah, we're going to have to carry this shit. Alright, well, we're going to leave it that way. Let's get in here and see what we can get. Then I'll eventually get myself home. And we'll take the potato. I don't really know why. Let's eat this. Not looting any of that. Now, I've seen this before, so I need to start remembering. Yep. For sure, we're taking the mechanical parts. And I believe, like I said, I believe it was iron. Maybe screws. And mechanical parts. I had to think about it. I'm going to pass on the glass. And we'll take the cloth. Ted Texan said, don't bother with the glass, so we're not going to bother with the glass. Alright, I'm going to leave the seeds. I'm not going to take the animal fat. Feel like we can get that anywhere. Let's drink this. Nope, we're not going to take that. And we'll eat that. I don't know. Being wasteful, but we're gonna eat it. Yeah, we'll take the ribs. No, we're not going to take that, but we will take this. Alright, kitchen is looted. Getting a little faster at it. Electrical parts. See, that's the thing. Those big items are starting to blow out my inventory pretty quickly. Anyway, just want to get through it. Here we go. And Kevlar. What do we... Oh, I bet there's a tech point in here somewhere. Bet there is somewhere. Where did I find it in the last one? Was it in here? Damn. Doesn't have it. Taking the screws and... Again, what is that? That is the green tea. I love me some green tea in real life, too. Alright, well, we're going to need to get that dry brick. Probably for future stuff. Don't need the feather. Good on that. That momentum is freaking... Is this it? No. Shit. Alright, well, we already have that stuff, so we'll grab it. And that. Alright, I gotta get back in here and get that dry brick. Trying to be a little faster this time because of, the late start in the day again. So we got all of this. Let's go ahead and get ourselves out here and dump what we can into here. As, you know, what is it, every 5 minutes or so? That was the claim, that they keep coming back. Let's get that in there and that in there. Yep. We're definitely screwed on space already. But until we can get that four-wheeler trailer up and running. Also need to get the leather or whatever the hell I'm getting off the crocodiles. I was told by Steve Millis that I could make a bigger backpack. So, looking forward to that as well. Let's get all of this. And that. Nope. Nope. And no. I think we were carrying plastics. We will take the coal. Gonna take that and that and that. Okay. I was trying to remember exactly what these look like, too. Can we just eat that? Let's eat it. There we go. Ah, potato paste. Don't have the room for it this time. Already got that. Shit, more plastics. All right. I mean, what we can do is just stack up what we can. Uh-huh. That goes in there. Okay, good. That's stacking on top of the others. So will that. And the biofuel. All right. Definitely getting close to being out on it. Did we know? Oh, we didn't take yes, we did. So, let's just move this around. Damn. Now we've got room for it. Probably the potato paste, too. Where was that at? Was it here? There it is. There's one of them. There was another, I believe, in here. Yes. And that potato paste was in the bathroom. We'll grab that. All right. Plenty of room for it. And this house is done. Like to be able to get through these others quickly before we have to go back. Well, at least I can show everybody what's been going on. Oh, here we go. Here's the tech page right there. Now we are up to 2 more. So I do need to find that metal extractor. Once again, I think that's what it's called. Excuse me if I'm saying it wrong. Not taking the fat. How much we need that at another point. Another dry brick. Damn, we got to get that. And we've got a yapping goat nearby, I think. Okay, what can we drop off? I'm just trying to get those dry bricks real fast. Let's run back in and grab it. It's getting to be dark. I have 2 more houses, but I guess I can use that trick with the that Silver Vixen game is talking about. L to turn on the lights on the four-wheeler. Where's that rope? I want it to despawn. I don't know if it will. What's up? Oh, that was a deer. All right, we're going to scoot up a little bit here. We got this house on the right. The red one on the end, and that should do it for this area. Oh, the mailboxes. Oh, this is going to be a little problematic. All right, we're doing it again. Let's just do that. Eat this. I'm going to be wasting the potatoes. And we will add the plastics to it. Let's leave the rope there for now. We already got that. Yes, we'll take those. We'll do the bigger house first, including the garage. I might have missed some recycle. More potato paste. Need to find out if that shit stacks. Not taking the seeds, but I will take this stuff. All right, let's get it back there real quick. And here comes the rain. Fantastic. There we go. Yep, potato paste does stack. We'll get you in there. You in there. And that's it on that. So we got to run in here. Yeah, these recycle cans I'm missing sometimes. Get that. You can get out of there. Or not get out of there. There we go. So, doing better, I think. Maybe I'm not. In my mind, I think I'm doing better. Let's do this. Let's turn this in such a way we can put the light on this house. Got to see this. And L, look at that. Look at that. Great advice, Silver Vixen Gaming. Thank you for that. Yeah. The windows aren't in the greatest spot, but I mean, it's working. There's another bone. We'll take for sure. What do we have up here? Yep, taking that. Well, we'll put that in the mailbox. We have to make more room. What do you got? Nope, we're good on that. Bookshelf back here. Yes. Oh, yes. Taking all of that. Some nails. Yep. Getting that and that. We do have the staircase. I haven't been in here yet. Not taking the seeds. We'll eat this again. We're good there. Good. Good. Well, no, we can't. We're going to eat it. Shit, I'm just wasting that stuff. All right, well, there's the issue. We've got plastics. I can't run. All right, well, it's going to take a second to get out there to dump this shit. Come back in, get the plastics. Going to put the rope in the mailbox in the meantime. But I do need to get upstairs. This will be the least... And this will be the last spot. Oh, yep, they're back. And I can't run. He doesn't know I'm over here. Holy shit. Just kind of shuffling along. Alright, what can we dump in? That. We can get out. That. Don't have a spot for that. Alright, we were going to put the rope over here. That's right. So we can get the plastics out. Not really sure. How does that work? Whoops. That's why. Alright then. Where were those plastics? In here? They're in here somewhere. Right there. Oh man, why is that shit so heavy? It's just plastic. So we're gonna do this again. We were 0.15 over our limit. At least we're gonna get this off of us. It says 1.50 on that. That's a lot of the issue, and the fuel as well. Let's get rid of that. Yeah, I don't know. What's that weigh? 4.6. This is 3. Okay. 0.04. We don't have the room for this stuff. You know what? We're going to drop the clay because we can get that anywhere. Let's put this in here. Actually, that weighs more. All right, we'll hold on to that. Gives us a little bit of room. Let's get upstairs and see what else is in this place. And we got that garage. This is the last of this area. Nothing over there. Okay. Got that and that. Yep. Can't run again. Taking the bone. Alright. Well. Eventually I'll get over here and I can loot these two dresser drawers. Not taking that. And we will eat this, I guess. Kind of feel bad wasting all this shit. We can grow our own food. I'm gonna eat that potato. Alright, well, you know what? No. We will take the feathers. I should have taken the others. At some point, I gotta make some arrows. Anyway. Moving like a turtle. But I'll eventually get back out there to the ATV. Oh, shit. Didn't know they came in here. Look at that. Look at that. How does he not know that I'm even here? That is fantastic. That was perfect. I mean, kind of startled me for a second, but can't get any better than that. I'm thinking that was the only other one that was hanging out. Looks like the rain stopped, so good news is I'll be able to drive home in the clear. All right. Took a little bit. Got everything, and we've managed to get ourselves... I don't know why I went this far over. That's not what I'm trying to do. Guess we can put some light on the house here. I wonder if that's going to kill the battery in the four-wheeler. Thinking it might. That's kind of nice. Check that out. So, yeah. You can see, there goes a frog. There's my little drying rack right there, and I got some more dry bricks to go. But I have those two on me. I guess I could finish completing the brick forge. That's what it's called. You know what I'm going to do? Let's dump that shit in here. I'm just going to put this stuff in here for now so I can get some of the weight off of me. There we go. Yeah, we have plenty of this. So this is great. I'm going to be able to craft that, get the things that I need to get that four-wheeler storage. But anyway, we can also start grabbing up these dried bricks, I believe, and throwing those into the brick forge. Let's see how many more we need. We're just one shy of finishing it. Let's see how this looks afterwards. And there we go. So, I see. We can do a whole bunch of stuff at one time now. Well, then I'll just take this off for now. I mean, we'll keep those. There we go. We already have these going because we need those for the start of the next episode in order to get out and get that trailer. So I'm going to go ahead and pull this. Nope, gas is okay. I'm going to pull this to the front, kill the lights, park this guy right here. I'd say we're starting to finally get somewhere. Just going to have to figure out the metal extractor tech points so we can get some copper to finish this up. We have everything else. We have the planks, the ingots, the iron ingots, and the nails. That is the long-term goal. Short-term goal is ATV trailer for more storage. And I guess I could probably start this up. I don't know. Looks a little not inviting or comfy when the fire is out. But anyway, yeah, what was it saying? Yep, long-term, short-term goal are those. And I'm going to leave this episode of Dawn of the Stiffies here. And we will catch you guys in the next one.